Hey folks, what's up? Lex here, and I got a really cool Goodwill haul for you here today. It's not a big one, but what I did find was very cool. Um, First and foremost, I had an order to pick up, a grocery order to pick up, so I didn't have much time, but I figured I'd stop in and just kind of go to the hat section and see what they had there, quickly get out of there. It didn't it didn't end up that way. Let's just say that. Um, I went to the back where the electronics section is and looked through there, the mess and entangled chaos that is the electronics section. If you've ever seen a Goodwill electronics section, typically I don't find too many great things there, and this was another time where I just didn't find anything worth flipping. But I went into the toy aisle, uh, just decided to look through there, and I'm really glad that I did because I found this. It's a bag of Legos. It's like a sandwich bag size, $5.49. Um, I've never sold Lego before, and I hear that it can be lucrative. However, a lot of it is not. You have to kind of find mainly minifigures and stuff like that to make some good money off of this. So I decided to take a chance. Again, $5.49 for this little bag. I'm gonna sift through it and see if there's anything good in here, and I'll report back, I guess. But that was not it, because I found this gallon-sized bag of Lego. They wanted $7.49 for this one, and I'm just kind of looking through, and I'm seeing some pieces that could be older pieces. Um, Not seeing a whole lot of minifigures, at least not intact. But again, I'm gonna sift through these and have a little bit of fun learning about Lego and reselling Lego. But yeah, so gallon bag, $7.49 for that one. But that was not it. We got another gallon-sized bag of Lego. This one $8.49. I don't know what makes it a dollar more or worth a dollar more than the other one I just held up, but there are some spaceship parts in here, um, some other unique looking parts that I can see. Again, I'm gonna have to sift through these. I can see some minifigure heads. I even see a Cincinnati Reds hat. So obviously this is not just Lego here, but yeah, I'm gonna have fun looking through this. I don't know if Lego's something I'm gonna be picking up every time I see it, but for $8.49, $7.49, $5.49, I figured if anything, I could just sell all these together on Facebook Marketplace locally and get 30 bucks for them, maybe even more. I don't know. It was a pretty safe risk in my opinion. But the reason I'm glad I went down the toy aisle, I keep saying toilet aisle, is not because of the Lego, it's because of this other stuff that I found. First, we have this plug and play Pac-Man, 12 games in one little controller. It has Pac-Man, it has Bosconian, Pac-Man Plus, Galaga, Rally X, Pac and Pow, Galaxian, Super Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Mappy, Xevious, and Pac Level 256. So these, believe it or not, sell really well. Um, they not only sell pretty quickly, but they sell for good amounts. I should be able to get 30 to 40 for this, I think. Um, Cost me $6.50. To me, this was a no-brainer. The only thing is, if it doesn't work, then it's a bit iffy. It is opened, it's not new, so I'm not going to be able to sell it as new, but it looks like it's been at least kept in good shape, so that was a no-brainer buy for me. But I was scanning the aisle looking for more Lego and stuff like that. I was like, if they have 3 bags of Lego, maybe they have four, five, six, who knows? And I look over and I see the Konami logo and the PS or the PlayStation logo. And then I saw the word Justifier and I knew exactly what this was. It is the Konami Justifier light gun for the PlayStation in box. The box is kind of warped and beat up a little bit. It's got some tearing right here. But let me open the box real quick and show you this neon green light gun. It's got the paperwork inside, the inserts, the manual, the registration card even. And then the gun itself, I'll have to find a way to test this. I mean, I have a PS1, so that's no problem. I need to find a game to test it with to see if I have a game that I can test it with. I might have a demo disc that has a game I can test this with. I'll have to wait and see. I don't know exactly what games this works with. Trying to put this back on, but I actually sold a Konami Justifier earlier this year, but it was for the Genesis, and it was just the gun. It wasn't the box with it and stuff like that. That sold for $60. There's a listing for 150 for one of these, a couple of solds for 100, a little bit more. The box, like I said, is in kind of rough shape. Not the worst I've ever seen, but it's seen better days. So I'm thinking I can probably get $100 for this. I spent $5.50. The manager on duty was up at the registers when I, was checking out, and he saw the Pac-Man. He's like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then he saw this, and he was like, "Oh, that's even cooler." So it's just one of those things where Goodwill is not the greatest place to source stuff like this. Garage sales are, because you're usually getting better prices. But this is just one of those times where, Goodwill, for as much as they overprice, sometimes you can find really good deals on this. So like I said, $5.50 for that. Should be able to get 100, I'm thinking, so long as it works. And then to round things out with some less exciting stuff, I did eventually work my way over to the hat section, where you got more of these Tommy Hilfiger dad hats. This one's really cool. I dig this one. It's got like a silver latch on the back here where it's adjustable. These just have really good sell-through rates, and also they go for pretty decent amounts, $20 to $30. So these were $3.99 each. So should be able to get probably about 50 for these two, hopefully. And I only spent about $8 for them. So, all right, that's it. That's gonna do it for this haul. I'm still just kind of buzzing off of off of seeing that Konami logo and the PS1 logo, and I'm just like, man, it's worth it to kind of just stand back and scan the aisles with your eyes instead of trying to just dig through everything. Because sometimes when you're digging through stuff, you're not necessarily able to, um, spot certain things like that. Like if I were digging through there and I just saw the top of it, I probably still would have checked it out. But, being able to stand back and see the side of it and see those logos, it was like instant boom. And I didn't waste any time because I didn't have a lot of time to waste on this trip. But I'm excited to look through the Lego stuff. I'm excited to find some game stuff that's actually worth something at Goodwill and all that good stuff. Hopefully, you guys can find stuff like this too if you're out looking. Don't give up hope. Like I said in my last video, sales are slow right now, but you definitely should not just drop sourcing completely if sales are slow. I know there's a money management thing going on with that. If you're not making capital to spend and reinvest in your inventory, then how can you possibly, in good faith, go source for stuff? But you're leaving a lot of good stuff on the table. At least this is how I feel. I'm leaving a lot of good stuff on the table if I'm just kind of giving up. So having some higher standards maybe could help. I'll talk about that in another video sometime. But thanks for watching this haul video. What do you think of the pickups here? Does seeing that Konami Justifier make you excited as it does me? Even if it weren't worth anything, just seeing a PS1 item, a peripheral, in the toy section at Goodwill for $5.50 is, I don't know, it gets me excited. Oh, I forgot. I also picked this up right here. See if this focuses on auto. I have autofocus on this time, so there you go. This is a Jose Canseco starting lineup. I think it's from 1988 figure. Not worth anything to resell, but I'm a big A's fan, and so I figured this could be cool to put on my desk or whatever. Just see Jose Canseco swinging there. As an in-joke, it would be great if I could find a Hideo Nomo figure for those that are big fans of Liar Liar. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, this is Lex, signing off.